United fans, I don't know what you guys are going to make about your team. You won today, obviously, but United needs to be a little bit more consistent with the results and performances. It's what it is. We don't know what to make of United right now. United fans there in the comment section, please let us know what you think about your club. Are you happy with the way things are going? Do you have any hopes for the new investors that came into the team? Do you think there are going to be changes? Do you think United is going to move forward? Chelsea fans, I know it's early days. Poch signed 5 years with your club. From what you have seen, do you think the club should keep faith with him and allow him to get the club back to where they used to be? Or you think it's time for, have you seen enough of Poch to cut ties with him at this moment and look for another coach? And if that's the case, who do you think will do a better job than Poch for Chelsea going forward? So let us know in the comment section. Tranzeet TV, welcome back again to our EPL studios. We are back again from the AFCON. 2-3 days break from the AFCON. We're coming back to the EPL again this weekend. It was a weekend that has something to say about the Premiership title this season. Arsenal locking horns at the Emirates with Liverpool. If they had lost today, many would have thought that the title hopes for Arsenal would have gone this season, but they somehow rallied and scored won Liverpool 3-1 at the Emirates, making 2 points adrift to the top of Liverpool, who is 51 points, Arsenal 49. City, of course, we know have 2 games in hand, but they're also 46 points. So it's really interestingly poised on top of the EPL league table. Of course, we know today as well, Chelsea shockingly lost 4-2 at home to Wolves. United continuing their resurgence, winning 2-0 against West Ham today as well. So with me today to have a recap of the EPL week 23 on the studios, Chioma beaming with smile. Of course, you know she's an Arsenal fan. Ogum, my man, is here as well. We've been waiting on Mimi and the rest of United and Arsenal and the Chelsea fans that are promised to be in the studio today. They will be joining us in a minute. If they don't, we'll do justice to this one. Guys, you are welcome to the show.
Thank you, Reggie. Always a pleasure to be on Tranzeet TV. And what better day than the day that Arsenal just overcame a significant hurdle in their quest to win the EPL by beating Liverpool. It's my pleasure to be here.
Chaba, good to see you again. I know you've not been around for a week or two now. Sorry, the schedule has not been very pleasant to yours back home there in Nigeria, but happy to see you today. And what a day to have you back on the studios.
Thank you so much, Reggie. Thank you. I'm so glad to be here today. It's been, I had a flood of emotions running through me today. I was excited, I was fearful, but I feel better now. Like Ogum said, we're winning the EPL. Nobody picks that up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm dying blue today. I'm actually mourning with the Chelsea fans with my man Nimi. He's not here yet. Having a drink for him in my blue cup. He usually shows up with a drink. So I'm saying aim for Nimi until he comes and I can withdraw my cup. I don't know what he's coming with today. Wine, water, soda, or whatever he comes. He promised to join us as soon as he can. But one line on Chelsea Wolves. I mean, I don't even know where to start with Chelsea now. But one talking point for me personally is, I know I've said this in the past, Pochettino's body language. I don't know what to make out of it. Chelsea were 2-1 down. I think it was before the third goal went in. And Pochettino was sitting on the bench, crossed his legs, and just looked like Chelsea was leading 4-0, chatting away with his assistant. I don't know, what was this I don't know if you're an expert in reading body language. I don't know what can you say about this?
Well, I wouldn't know what to make of it. He's never been a very expressive manager physically. He's not very hyper. Pochettino tends to be cool most of the time. So um, I I think that he knows that his team is going to a transition. It's just for the fans to accept that. It's going to take a while for him to arrive at where he wants to go with the team. Unfortunately, one of the major complaints recently has been that he changes and chops his team way too much. Right? He hasn't been playing a consistent 11 to give them an opportunity to gel and be able to do what they need to do. Injuries have been a part of that, but even when players are available, it tends to change a lot. So that's one of the criticisms that I've heard from Chelsea fans. As for his maybe maybe he's gotten to a point where, hey, however it goes, it goes. Let's just run through this season and see what next season brings, and I'll do my work in the summer. Maybe that's the mindset.
Yeah, I hear you, but still, Chelsea at home 2-1 down to Wolves. I've seen Poch coach in Tottenham. I saw him at PSG. And there are times he showed anger. Since he came back to Chelsea for a long time, I've not really seen him be emotional either in the. Okay, after all, I've not seen him sometimes question referees about decisions. He can be emotional too. He's a human being. But Wolves at home, 2-1 down, and you don't, or at least stand up and dish out some instructions. It looks like like we say, Choma, do you think this is a situation of somebody has resigned to fate? Whatever happens, it happens. That's the way you see it.
To who? Apparently, I don't think there's anybody to give instructions to in that team. I don't think so. Because, I mean, you were asking Ugume question, right?
Yeah. No, yes, I said, I was asking you, say, what do you think? Ugum says that maybe that he doesn't know what make of a Poch, because Poch, he doesn't feel that Poch is normally an expressive coach. But I say I've seen him show some passion, emotion in the past. I don't know what has happened to him. Do you think?
It's very, it could be something very deep. It could be something very deep. Because, I mean, they went for them. They went for all those players, and then they decided to make Poch the manager. You can't tell me that someone like him will not have a game plan or doesn't own one of the exclusive playbooks, or these boys don't come to trainings, or they are just busy washing their hairs with very expensive hair products and getting braids done. No, that's not all they do there. He lets them play football. I don't even want to make excuses about injury, because if it comes to injury, I want to say, who is the person now that we're talking about? Okay, I can excuse the likes of Nkunku and then James. But like on top, if we're saying injury list, please, who is on the injury list that is actually affecting this club? Because this is what they've been up to. This is what they've been doing. So speaking about Poch's body language, that could just be a body language of a man that's like, you know what? After all, he told them. He said, he literally said something about, if someone is expecting them to, something like if the fans are expecting them to go, to a certain level or be a certain kind of football team, that he doesn't see that happening. He told them, but Chelsea fans, they just like living in denial. They are a club that like to live in denial, and because there are just too many of them everywhere, they make a lot of noises. So it's rather difficult to get, to get any. Should I say, you can't get any serious thing from them.
Yeah.
So as far as I'm concerned, he has nobody to give instructions to. So that's why it's not happening for him.
Yeah, it's really sad. I know. Yeah, as rival fans, sometimes we can be happy when stuff like this happens to our rivals, but this is
no, I'm not happy. This is not.
I'm shocking for EPL.
Perplexed.
Let's look at United. Like United lose with Surgeon. though it's not really in the eye, but I mean, they picked 2 points today. I think that game was away to West Ham, Garnacho and Hoyland. Chaba, let me ask you: is Hoyland is he to be trusted? Is he becoming the man that United fans thought they were signing?
See the way I'm doing my face. Because I watched this game from the first whistle to the last one with my cousin, a Man U fan. So he had a lot to say. And I watched it with him as he, ran the commentary and all of that. I think, yeah, he's blooming. Now, on the football street, you can say he's cooking. So he's literally cooking, and I hope he gets the shine, he needs. My cousin says something about the reason why the guy hasn't bloomed is because of Rashford. I don't take it lightly when people beat Rashford down. I respect him so much as a footballer. Yeah, some things might be off about him. I don't know what it is. But I think United fans need to cut him some slack, because this is a guy that literally carried United on the back when they were not all that. Do you understand? Before, the likes of others caught up. So about Hoyland, yeah, he is looking good. He's looking good. I admire the kind of player he's about to become. He's tactical. I like his speed. I like that he has football sense anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That thing is not easy to have. You can have speed and know where to wait for ball or how to kick it into the net. But the creativity part of it, I think he has it. Just like this boy, what is that one again? Today was his 21st birthday, if I'm not wrong. Garnacho.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Garnacho, very beautiful from that right wing. Because second half, he had to go to, his left wing, and then that other funny human being was at that wing, but I don't want to call his name. But yeah, but Hoyland is the guy they think he is.
Yeah, so just like, I don't know if you agree with Chomash. Can United fans trust Hoyland? And again, looking at that team, this is the second leg to the question. When you look at United on paper, I don't think they should be where they are. Again, does this stop on the desk of Ten Hag? I mean, when you have an enterprising young man as Garnacho on one side, you have Hoyland, who, for me, can battle defenders for 90 minutes, regardless of what the outcome is. You have Rashford, you have Casemiro in the middle, you have Bruno Fernandes, you have Varane, you have Martinez. You have all these players in your team. I don't know, what do you put United's struggles at? First of all, like I said, starting with Hoyland, do you think United fans can, raise their hopes on the young man?
Yes. I would I'll put my hope on him. I think he's going to be a really, really good striker. This guy is young. He's probably 20 or 21 at the oldest. So yes, there's a lot of potential there. There's a lot of room for improvement. And he seems to be focused. He's not too dramatic. He's not a distraction. He's focused and he's very passionate about the club, just like he's passionate about playing for his country. So he's already almost a bit of a role model and a bit of a leader at his age in a new club. That I like his body language. I think he's going to improve it. The main thing now is to have the right coach that will build a team that can bring the best out of him, number one. Then the right coach that will give him the confidence to play. And so when that happens, or if that happens, then he is a player that I think can give you minimum 18 to 20 goals every season if he's trusted and he plays, and barring injuries. So yes, but then your second question around United, they have a lot of pieces. They have a lot of good quality pieces, but their squad isn't well planned. That's the problem with their squad. Not well planned, not balanced. The guys left on their own and perhaps placed in other clubs will thrive. Some of the players that are not doing well there because of the system, because nobody sat down and really planned the squad. But that's probably why I'm a bit, fearful as an Arsenal fan of the future for United because they've hired someone from Manchester City, and from that guy's record at City, he's going to bring some level of sanity to their boardroom. You know, we've enjoyed a lot of insanity there in the way that they go after players and the people that they buy and the amount of money they spend on those players. So already this January is a pointer. Typically, United would have rushed into the market and spent some money buying one person, but they didn't. I don't think they bought anyone this January. That tells you that there's a bit more caution there now than used to be. So yes, if they can maybe get rid of a few and get a few more based on what the coach wants to do, if they want to keep that coach, what he wants to do moving forward, then I think there's hope for the sport and for their fans.
Yeah, Trevor, today United, Martinez got injured and Varane came in. And I was asking myself, Varane is on the bench of this team, so which means they have quality.
Yeah.
So what's your take on, like Ubun said, on United, where they are, the pieces, as Ubun mentioned, they have, the quality of the players that they have. They got Amrabat. The other asked Ubun about Amrabat. Amrabat is a player that they cutted and is set to play for United. In the World Cup, we saw him excel with Morocco. But he has been to United, has been a disaster. Casemiro, second season, disaster. He has gotten more yellow cards and red cards than, interceptions and plays they have broken for United. So what's your take with their condition?
I think we've highlighted their problems here. You said something about them being untidy. And then who mentioned they are in pieces?
Mm-hmm.
There's this thing. It's like when it's a mess. They are such a beautiful mess, if I can use that. Like today when they were playing this football, they were all over the place, but at the end of the day, it came together and it just became something I was gushing about and all of that. Yeah, scatterbrain. There's this thing they call scatterbrain. Somebody that should know what they are supposed to do, but they don't know what they are doing. They are lacking this fusion. They need a glue. Apart from being a club that used to throw, I think Ugu mentioned that too, they used to throw money at their problems. By that expression, I mean they just know how to throw money away, either with players or whatever, and all of that. When they were trying to solve their midfield issue, we saw them throwing money all over the place and doing that. But for the
I think we lost Joma there. Network.
they had a lot to say about him and all of that, being a 5-something, defender and all of that. Of course, if he was fit enough, because I remember he just came back from an injury. He was fit enough to play that game until, what's his name, Kufo, gave him, that continuous knock on the knee, and then he was put out. Of course, they do have, quality players, but this whole pieces thing and untidiness is what their problem is. They need to get it together.
Yes, United fans, I don't know what you guys are going to make about your team. You want to, obviously, but United needs to be a little bit more consistent with the results and performances. It's what it is. We don't know what to make of United right now. United fans there in the comment section, please let us know what you think about your club. Are you happy with the way things are going? Do you have any hopes for the new investors that came into the team? Do you think there are going to be changes? Do you think United is going to move forward? Chelsea fans, I know it's early days. Poch signed 5 years with your club. From what you have seen, do you think the club should keep faith with him and allow him to to get the club back to where they used to be, or you think it's time for, have you seen enough of Poch to cut ties with him at this moment and look for another coach? And if that's the case, who do you think will do a better job than Poch for Chelsea going forward? So let us know in the comment section. As you do that, don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so. And of course, hit the like button and share this video.